So, welcome to the Freedom Day episode of the Royal Corner. So today I'm featuring my sister, as you can see, and she's dead with laughter. Is it okay to tell us why you're laughing?
Tell them why.
You can't be exposing me. I'll actually tell them. I will tell them why we are laughing. But I've basically, what I've done is that I've put her into a corner. I've been saying to her, I want to actually record this episode this week on freedom and on what it means to be free. Because I believe each individual has their own definition of what freedom means to them. And I mean, it really should be that way instead of trying to live in some type of box or in some type of way that the world is trying to always get us to be. So, I'm donning my crown here today. So she has actually created this magic on my head this week, which I'm very, very happy about because it's making me look cute during the lockdown. And then as you can see, she's got green hair herself. I remember thinking green, like I didn't think when she got the wool
You're showing your age.
that what old people don't, well, not old, that what?
What's wrong with green?
You know, so when you bought the wool, I thought, I don't know, hey, but it actually looks very cute. I just don't know if I'd do it. I think I would do it now that it's locked down because I'm not going to the office. Corporate South Africa would not appreciate that.
See there? Here's your moment of freedom. Yanza.
Actually, this is my moment of freedom, just being on lockdown. So this Freedom Day is very different. It's the first in a very long time that we are getting to be in confined spaces because we should be staying home and staying safe. And it just got me thinking, you know, how do we actually what is freedom? Is freedom something that is given to you? Is freedom something that you give yourself? What does it mean? Everybody has their own definition of what it is. And I've seen a few people actually saying, this is the first Freedom Day where there is no freedom. And I believe freedom is actually in the mind. It begins in the mind. If you're going to limit yourself based on what expectations of you are out there, you're not free. You're not free. You could be given freedom out there, but you actually don't have the freedom. So I just thought, let me feature my sister on this video. And we were actually laughing when it started because she's been saying to me, no, I don't, what am I going to say? And I said, I just want to know what freedom is to you. So, Lesedi, what does freedom mean to you?
Oh man, I'm laughing because I told her that I'm gonna expose her and tell her that freedom to me means not being made to sit here.
Okay. I love it. It's your truth.
Oh man. Oh, sorry, what was your question?
What does freedom mean to you? So, without overthinking it, when do you feel the most free? Or whatever you.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Okay, I struggle with the question because it's so like such an open-ended question, but like like I was joking earlier, well, not joking, but for me, freedom is literally being by myself and doing whatever, being in my own head or whatever. And it's funny that you mentioned just now that we have this day to celebrate our freedom, but we're still kind of confined to a space. And it makes me think of these memes that are going around Sahore. Like speaking of the introverts, you and I are opposite, extrovert, introvert. And I want to be an introvert on my own terms. Like, yes, I love being indoors and being occupying my mind with whatever, but to do it on my own terms. So for me, freedom is being able to do certain things. I don't know how I'm explaining this. Yeah.
Being able to do certain things without, like, limitations in terms of how you are supposed to be doing them. Okay. That's actually an interesting take. So, how do you feel with the fact that we are now like with this lockdown and you're not necessarily able to do things your own way, how you would as an introvert? Do you feel trapped, or how have you embraced this current reality that we are now in, even with, you know, describing the kind of person that you are, being as introverted as you are?
Um, yeah, I would say it feels like I'm trapped. In as much as I probably would have been indoors anyway, but the fact that I can't just pop out and go meet up with a friend when I do feel the need to go meet, I mean, even if I'm an introvert, doesn't mean I want to be indoors 24/7 away from human contact, but yeah, trapped.
Okay. Wow. That's actually some really good insight that you're providing. Like you said, you and I are opposites.
Opposites.
We are a lot opposite. And by the way, to get her to sit down like this took quite a lot.
No freedom.
I literally took her freedom away. I was like, if you're not going to do this for me, if you're not going to participate in this thing with me, then this is what I'm going to take away from you. So I'm glad that for a change I was able to use that as bargaining power. Okay, that's really interesting. For me, freedom is being able to be myself and just being authentic and living in my truth. And it's something that I've been on a journey towards being more living in my truth a bit more. So for the past couple of years, and I must say, I'm really happy that I've come this far in terms of that journey. So I don't subscribe to what is expected of me as whether it's a female, whether it's based on my race, whether it's based on the fact that I'm a mother. So the many roles and titles I have, I don't allow myself to try and fit into those boxes or molds that, I feel like as the human race, we're always trying to put people in these boxes because it makes it easier to understand. And I think freedom comes with just being you and just being free to fly. And I think I've been at my happiest when I've just been myself. And the experiences that I've had encountering, like my sister will tell you, we spent the last, how long? A month together. So I've just been myself, my very outspoken self. And some days she didn't want to talk to me. Some days very grumpy, but I've trained myself, and which has been beautiful. And yeah, so the purpose of this particular video is just to say, as much as we are confined, and as she was saying, she's feeling a little bit trapped in this time, even though as an introvert, you're not one to be out and about, but the fact that you need to stay home in this time, it does tend to feel a little bit like overwhelming. But I wanted to just say to you, freedom begins in the mind. You need to free yourself before anybody else is going to free you. It's your own journey. You need to constantly seek that, your own freedom. There is no greater liberation than that. And I'm extremely grateful and I'm extremely thankful for those that have fought for our freedom as a people and to just really liberate our country. That we've been able to go to schools that we wouldn't have otherwise been able to go to, being able to travel to places, how ironic, travel to places that, before we weren't allowed to go to as a people, as African people, those who fought that, for equal rights. And I think this time is a reminder. Let's use this time to just remember those who sacrificed to get us to where we are at today, and remember that we need to carry it forward as well. And we need to teach the ones that are coming behind us to say, freedom is something that, you've got to fight for that freedom, whether it's fighting on behalf of other people who are underrepresented, whether it's freedom within yourself. Continuously fight for that, because there is no greater bliss than that in life. And that's my take on it. So, and I just want to thank my sister, Lesedi.
I know, the best sister ever.
The most amazing, awesome, fantabulous sister ever. Participating in this video, and it wasn't that bad, was it?
I'll reserve my comment. I'm free to do so.
You are free. So, thank you, and a happy Freedom Day.